Back in ancient times, when two people had beef, they'd settle their differences with a duel, a 1v1, a square-off if you will. But as times went on, humans evolved, and we started to settle our differences in new ways, on the basketball court, in video games, and especially on the internet. Guys, what I'm trying to say is, I got into some internet beef. So last week I made a video calling out the TikToker Neumane for building his entire account almost completely off of stolen videos, including one of mine. And when I posted that video, it sparked a lot of different reactions. Some people sided with me, a lot of people were mad at me, so I just want to talk about the situation in some of the comments. But before I do, please understand that what this dude did wasn't even that bad. At least in comparison to some influencers who have literally groomed children. I'm not telling you to go cancel this guy. He didn't rape someone. And that's why when I made the video, I made sure not to make it super serious, but people still got mad. One common argument I kept seeing people make was that he just makes the videos funnier or that he does them better. But that doesn't really make sense to me. Because how is the person who stole a joke funnier than the person who came up with it? That's like if I took someone's painting, traced over it, and everyone said I was a better artist. I'd get it if he changed the punchline a bit or added his own twist, but he didn't. So how is it better if he doesn't change anything? Y'all sound like Apple when they come out with a new iPhone.
Introducing iPhone 7. Introducing iPhone 8.
Wait, that's the same thing.
And you'll still buy it anyway.
Another thing I saw a lot of people say was that stealing happens all the time on TikTok, so it doesn't matter. The thing is, I've had videos stolen before. That's not necessarily the issue. Even people as big as Mr. Beast get their content ripped off of. It's inevitable as a content creator. It's the fact that this dude already had 1 million followers, yet was stealing from so many other creators who were a lot smaller than him, while giving zero credit. And like I said, I do understand that copying in general isn't gonna stop. It is the internet. But I also feel like there's a point to where if you get big enough, you shouldn't be stealing content. It's like if you won the lottery, then why would you go and rob someone? Let's say you win $1 million, right? I don't want to see you on the news for robbing my granny, okay? She's on life support. There was this one comment I saw that really struck me and I want to talk about it. This one guy commented, "Nobody cares that he stole it from you because nobody knows who you are." And at first that kind of hurt, but then I realized he's right. It's a pattern I've noticed with bigger influencers. When they take content from smaller accounts, they won't credit them because they know nobody will care if they're a smaller creator. And that's honestly messed up. Just because someone isn't as relevant doesn't mean they don't deserve to be credited for their work. Matter of fact, if nobody knows who they are, I feel like they deserve to be credited even more so that people can learn who they are. Great example of this is when Addison Rae got on the Tonight Show for doing dances that 2 kids came up with. But since people only knew about Addison, the kids were never mentioned. And that's unfair. And that's honestly why I made that video, not just to call out Neumane, but to make a statement showing that bigger influencers can't just steal from smaller creators without crediting them. And yeah, it is just TikTok, but it's also a platform where people can build careers from. Are we just gonna act like a 16-year-old girl didn't get invited on Jimmy Fallon because of that app? You can get brand deals, advertisements. Only racists scored a deal with Netflix. And it's just not fair that someone who stole content is getting those opportunities over people who deserve them. Not too long after I posted that video, Mr. Neumane himself sent me a message on Instagram. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but the general message was that he wanted me to take the video down. And it was clear that he was trying to scare me into doing it. He kind of had this tone of if you delete the video, then I'll just forget this ever happened. But if you don't, then you'll have more enemies. I'm not joking either. That's exactly what he said.
All right, now listen, bro. You can kindly take it down and we can just be chilling. I cut out. Yeah, you can kindly take it down and we can just, be cool and move on from all this shit. Or you can just leave it up and, have a lot of enemies from here on out.
He's like a supervillain. I honestly have to give him credit.
Okay, quick update. So while I was in the middle of editing this, Neumane sent me another message saying that he's suing me for false accusations. First of all, I think he's just lying to scare me, but also, I don't think you can do that. What is a judge gonna do about a TikTok? I don't know. I just feel like he's trying to scare me. And I'm not gonna let that happen. So anyways, back to the
funny thing is, after he sent me that message, I actually did take down the video. Not because I was scared. I'm not scared of Flynn Rider. I took it down because I didn't want to become that drama TikToker, you know? There's already so much arguing and fighting on that app every day. I didn't want to add fuel to the fire. So I decided to private the video for about 1 day. My friends started texting me and asking me why I took down the video. So I just kind of thought to myself of what I was doing and why I really made that video. That's when I realized me making that video wasn't me starting drama. I was just standing up for myself. I was just standing up to someone who I felt like screwed me over. And that angered a lot of people. Something I've learned from this whole thing is that when you actually stand up for yourself and speak against things you don't like, people will get mad. Whether it's speaking up about a bully, an abuser, or simply asking for equality, there will always be those people who get mad at you. So my advice to anyone out there who may feel pressured to stay silent, stand up for what you believe in, even if the whole world is charging at you.